All praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters as well. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. So us who are in the know, we understand that according to the scriptures, the Holy Bible, that what we know as America today will be destroyed. And it is for a just cause. You have a lot of heathen, specifically speaking of Esau, Edom, who believe they've done nothing wrong. They truly believe that America is this great beacon of, how to be. Every other place should follow behind it, when America is really just a melting pot of wickedness. Okay? And seeing that we're in a time of World War III, that's why, here in the U.S., they're expanding their training for the Ukraine forces. And even when it comes down to Russia already having, top caliber nuclear missiles, they also have a new torpedo. And this Poseidon, I forget what you call that, Poseidon torpedo, I think is what it's called. But basically, according to what Russia is saying, it's damn near indestructible. Now, how are they able to get this kind of power? Where is this ability coming from and why? Well, it's coming from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and the reason why, it was already set up from the beginning that those missiles would be created and also used, and they will be used on Babylon the Great and other parts of the world as well. So the times that we're living in, we're clearly at the very end of our captivity, and we've waited upon these things thousands of years. And we're finally there. You got to imagine that. Imagine going back, hearing this words thousands of years ago, and you're thinking, okay, the kingdom of heaven is at hand in terms of it might be here next week or next month or 5 years from now, not knowing, nope, you had to go past 1, 2, 3, 400 years, 500 years, 6, 7, 8, 900 years, 1,000 years and beyond. And now we're finally in that season. And based off of war signs of World War III, that is a complete sign on its own that we're at the end, because that's the so-called war to end all wars. Okay? And when those missiles get shot off, America will be wiped off the face of the map. It will be destroyed. Let's go to Revelations chapter 11 and verse 13. And I won't make this lesson very long. I'll bring out a few scriptures and I'll close it up. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the earthquake will be caused from the missiles being sent off and detonating. Okay? And the 10th part of the city fell, and the 10th part represents all of America. When you look at FEMA, they have America broken down into 10 parts, okay? So all 10 parts of America will be destroyed. And then the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. So from this nuclear combat, from the destructive impulse, from them waves, from that nuclear wind, there will be an innumerable amount of deaths because of it. Now it says 7,000, the number 7 represents completion, just like there's 7 days in a week. Once you get through the 7 days, it's complete, it starts over. Okay? And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. So that shows you when the missiles get shot off, because them so-called Christians like to believe that when all hell breaks loose, a rapture will come, and all the believers of who they call Jesus Christ will be took out the earth, and they won't be left to have to face the terrorists to come. And that's a lie, because it shows you here that the elect, another word of the elect is remnant, they are going to be terrified. They're going to be scared out of their ass, man. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to deliver them. Okay? So if the remnant are going to be affrighted, that means the elect, okay, although some will be martyred, the elect will be here when all hell breaks loose and when Yahushua returns. If Yahushua returned and there's none of his believers, what would be the point of him delivering anybody? Because that rapture doctrine is a joke. It's a joke. Okay? The true rapture is when the Israelites get basically snatched out of the earth by what you deem as UFOs all across the world. Okay? So when these things happen, again, the elect will be affrighted, but the elect will be delivered. So that great earthquake representing that nuclear warfare is going to be casualty to an innumerable amount of people, and all 10 parts, all of America will be destroyed. And the so-called white man, Esau Edom, he is at the pinnacle. He is at the top. He is the head macho of wickedness. And he's going down right along with it. In fact, the reason why these devils are increasing is so that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai can bring them down. Even Biden has a slogan called Build Back Better, but they're only building back so that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai may destroy them. This is Malachi chapter 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So here it is, Esau Edom is building back better in their mind, but they're only doing these things so that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has more fuel for that nuclear fire. Okay? And more targets for them nuclear missiles and them chariots, man. Because this society was not set up to thrive forever. America is finally reaching its end. It's had its time. It's had a great run. Esau's had its time. He's had a great run. But now it's time for this wicked kingdom to be obliterated, to be destroyed, to be annihilated, to be removed, to be rooted out the earth. And it's time for a righteous kingdom, being the kingdom of Israel, to be on this earth and to be exalted above all nations for the rest of eternity. Okay? So Esau Edom is building back better right now as we speak, just for the Lord to throw down all that they claim to have built, which overall, it's us Israelites who built America in the first place. All right, Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the wicked was made for the day of evil. Now, let's go back to Malachi 1 and 4. It shows you that Esau Edom is the wicked. Malachi 1 and 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So here it is, their kingdom is fallen, but in their mind, they can just keep building. And as long as they keep building, they can sustain whatever's left of this society, which is a lie. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So Esau Edom is known as the border of wickedness. Okay, if you see an Edomite, you know he's wicked. If you see a multitude of Edomites, you know there's a bunch of wickedness there. Okay? And the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So the Lord will always have indignation with the wicked. That's why the wicked were made for the day of evil, because they were basically created for the Lord to have indignation against them. Okay? That was the Lord's purpose. Proverbs 16 and 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. And what's the day of evil? When that great day of doom comes and them nuclear missiles get shot off and America is destroyed right along with them chariots coming to add to the fire, and other parts of the world are also going to get hit by that nuclear fire and by them chariots blasting them laser beams as well. Okay? So nothing good is coming to this place. Nothing good is coming to America. Okay? Let's go to the book to end this lesson off. Let's go to the book of Joel, and we'll go to chapter 3 and verse 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation. So when our kingdom gets established, which is the kingdom of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, when that gets established, our people will be put in our rightful position, and we will rule over these other nations for an eternity. Our kingdom will be an everlasting kingdom, and it will not have an end. Okay? So Egypt is speaking of modern day America. Egypt will be made a desolation. It's going to be destroyed. And the tool used will be them thermonuclear missiles on top of the chariots. And Edom, seeing that Edom is the modern day Egyptian, okay? The modern day Pharaoh is Esau Edom now. And not only that, when you go back to the time of Ptolemy, who was an Edomite, okay? That's really when Esau Edom started calling themselves Egyptians. Now here in America, which is modern day Egypt, they take after a lot of the philosophies of Egypt because they are in the same spirit. America is in the same spirit of Egypt. We were slaves in Egypt. We were slaves in America. We still are slaves. Egypt shall be a desolation, America, and Edom, the so-called white man, shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, speaking of the Negroes, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. But Judah, speaking of the Negroes, shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem, speaking of the northern kingdom. So this is speaking of all Israel in general, from generation to generation. So all of our people, we are going to dwell in our homeland. We are going to be exalted over these nations forever.
Check your phone.
Okay? For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is about to destroy America for all the evil and bloodshed that's been done unto his people. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has allowed you devils to build yourself up in wickedness for his purpose. But he's not with y'all. He's not with you Edomites. Okay? Your kingdom is going down, and you're going down right along with it. So Lord willing, this lesson, it was simple, it was edifying, and straight to the point. I'm going to give all thanks and praises unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Wa Rakakwadash. Shalom.